This video contains or may contain spoilers for Hollow Knight. In Hollow Knight, the knight begins the game with their old nail as their only means of dealing damage to enemies. But how did they come upon this weapon? The likely answer is a pretty simple one. When Quirrell is speaking to the knight where he is first met in the Temple of the Black Egg, some of his dialogue suggests taking weapons from a corpse one comes across, since the dead won't have any more use for that weapon and someone else might as well have it. So this is most likely what the knight did. They'd been wandering just outside of Hallownest for quite some time, so they must have come across a corpse with a weapon and instinctively took it to defend themselves. There is even some official art for the game that shows the knight surrounded by multiple nails resembling their own, which suggests this. The old nail alone would be enough at this point, since all the enemies surrounding the Howling Cliffs are not very strong ones. There is only one factor that would call this into question: the birthplace memory. When playing out this scene, the knight has their nail as well as any skills and upgrades they've gained in the game up to that point. Obviously, the knight wouldn't have had these things when they first hatched, so why do they have them here? We know that the events of the birthplace memory did actually happen, as suggested by the description of the achievement gained for witnessing it. However, the knight initially did not remember what happened, or had just sealed the memory deep within their mind where they could not access it without the awoken dream nail. The knight isn't necessarily remembering the events as they actually happened the first time, but is reliving them as their present self, so it would make sense that in doing so they have all of the equipment that they do in the present, including their nail. All of the knight's upgrades, except for the Shade Cloak, are acquired outside the Abyss, so it makes sense to assume that their nail was as well. As for how the knight might have gotten up there the first time without a nail or any skills, others have explained that better than I could. So what do you think? Do you agree with my speculations as to how the knight got their nail? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please be sure to give it a like, share it, check out my other Hollow Knight videos, and subscribe to my channel for more. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.